See, in the IT industry, so when we talk about the technological prowess and capability, so of course this has come from the human capability, because the human, invented all these smart devices, laptops, computers. They develop the language and then only they start coding. And so what we hear today, or it's the IoT, it's the AI/ML, blockchain, right? And now ChatGPT, and and the avatar. So all these things, and AI use is increasing day by day. Maybe if you watch the Insta reels, and you can see that, okay, it's a AI person is speaking to you, and delivering a lecture, and so many things are happening. But behind the scene, of course, it's a human. We are seeing that maybe when we develop the software. So maybe initially a person is writing the entire software or code, etc., and checking the code. But now the technology, Kali, one can write the program immediately. The code is there because all the building blocks are there. So as such, they don't require developers for that, and one can check automatically the code, etc. But one requires to stitch all these building blocks. So if we want to do in the true sense, to develop a good product, right, or in any organization, it has to be a good combination of the human as well as the technology, because you have a great technology, but you require someone to handle the technology. If someone is not handling the technological things properly, then instead of making good things, you will see the bad things. So and when lots of data will flow, right, and see, you are hearing sometimes example of the data leak, right, and so one has to ensure all these things. On one way, lots of data is getting generated through the social media or IoT sensors. Now machines are analyzing all the data and getting things about you. So of course your privacy is at stake. So you want some human intervention. For example, the consent business. Now in our country, maybe as one is the self service mode, we are giving the consent because we can read what consent we are giving, or maybe we can hear what consent. But sometimes, there are people, we have to tell them that what exactly it is. So we require a combination of the human as well as the technology. So I simply say that it's not that only one thing will grow and everything will be taken care by the technology. Say, I'm seeing one video clipping, and maybe in one of the movie also, suppose in the robotics, right? So there's some malfunction in the robot, and he just assumed that the person who's there just as a package, and he just grabbed that the human as a package. So this type of incident can happen if something will malfunction. So one has to ensure that the technology will work for the benefit of the society. So we of course require strict supervision and the control, and all the check and balances should be in place. And for that we have to trust human, because ultimately it's a human who has developed the technology, and human will have the full control of the technology. See, my experience with Steam Marksman is really, really good. And the kind of, conferences and the topic or the theme of the conference I really liked, and this particularly, it's the most preferred place, right? So something, the innovative theme that first time I'm seeing, and when I'm interacting with the people, it's really, really, I'm happy that I'm learning something.